Members of the public will be limited to 3 minutes for comments.
My name is Dr. Justin Spiess. You guys thought you got rid of me when my lawsuit got dismissed, I bet, huh? That's what I'm here to talk about. Back in November of 2023, I filed a First Amendment right violation and a 14th Amendment rights violation against the City Commission here for 2 incidents that happened while I was speaking at these City Commission meetings. One in October of 2022 and one in July of 2023, where I was stopped from speaking and then removed from the meetings.
Any other public comment?
My name is Dr. Justin Spiess. I'm running for Douglas County Commissioner in District 1 as a Republican candidate. I want to go over some numbers with you guys here. These are the numbers on the last day that Trump was in office and how things are today. So on the last day that Trump was in office, inflation rate was at 1.4%. Today it's at 8.3%. That's a little low. Gas was national average at $2.39 when Trump was in office. Today it's $3.76. The 30-year mortgage rates were at 2.65%. Today they're at 7.08%.
Dr. Spiess, is there some way that we have control? Is there some way that this city commission has control over inflation?
The average rent prices were $1,625. Today they are at $2,039. The NASDAQ was up $13,300.
Mr. Spiess, is there some way this city commission has control over the NASDAQ?
Please, Nazi. Thank you.
Is there any?
I'm making
Are
it
you
clear to
ready
you,
to be removed?
I'm making it clear to you that I would like. Can you stop my time?
No.
Why not?
Because so far you haven't said anything that has anything to do with this body.
The city considered how asinine the Democrats are. So thank you.
This is
The NASDAQ is down 10,829 points.
Again, we have no control over the NASDAQ, Mr. Spiess.
Today it's at 13.5%. The electricity rose 1.5%. Today it's at 15.8%. The real average hourly earnings increased 4% last day Trump was in office. Today,
it's kind of you to come today, sir, but if you don't have anything
now that I'm
in
getting
the last 2 minutes.
to the business of the city, the reason why I bring this up is because I stand on the corner and I campaign, and one of my signs says that Democrat Patrick Kelly raised your property.
This is a nonpartisan body,
and that I never
whether
will.
anyone is Democrat or Republican is not
Can you stop,
relevant.
Nazi?
No, sir.
I'm trying to make my general public comment.
Our time is the city's time.
Yeah.
You must
I'd like to
speak
make a
on items germane to this body.
I just did, Courtney.
No,
Can you just hear what
you have
I'd
not.
like to make this a proclamation. What is going on here? You
Rent
guys can
and
do whatever
gas
you
has
want.
nothing to do with the city of
With a gas pipeline
Lawrence.
that doesn't go through here, and when I'm bringing up
I
stuff
welcome
that
you to
affects
leave
people's
this
taxes-
room, sir.
What's that?
You've been warned.
All right, let's do it then.
Okay.
Let's do it. Why are you shutting me down? I want to make this a
Because
proclamation.
you've yet to speak about a single thing to do with the body.
Let's go. So anyway,
Thank you for leaving, sir.
People drive by and they shake their
Excuse
heads
me,
at
sir,
me.
you're finished.
And the reason why I'm bringing all this up is because Patrick Kelly had $55 million that he could have dipped
This
into to
body
decrease
is
your property taxes. Instead,
Pause
he increased them.
until you leave, sir.
For what?
We have rules. I've made them
what are the
clear
rules?
to you.
What are the rules, Nazi? What are the rules, Nazi?
Nothing germane
What are
that
the-
you've said so far.
I want it to be a proclamation.
Thank you for
and
coming.
It's germane to you
You're
guys.
welcome to leave.
Nope, it's germane to. He just laid out that I can make this a proclamation. Why aren't you doing that? Why is that not
welcome to
important?
leave,
Why is
sir.
my idea not important? If I was in here
Because
about
it
a
has
gas
nothing
pipe,
to do
a gas
with the
pipeline that doesn't go
business
through
of
here,
this
then it would be
body.
okay. Is that what you're saying?
You're welcome to leave, sir.
I don't want to leave. I want to finish speaking. You are the
have
same
yet-
person that sat up there and said you
you've
don't
yet
want
to
white
say
people
a
up on
single
boards.
thing
You're
to
doing
do
this
with
because
the
I'm a
business
white
of this
guy.
body.
You're doing this because I'm a white
Goodbye,
guy.
sir.
Clearly, you're doing this because I'm
Goodbye,
white.
sir.
You are a racist. You are
Goodbye,
a
sir.
Nazi. You are exactly what you say we are. You are exactly what you say we are. You are
Thank
a
you for
Nazi.
coming.
Each one of you are Nazis. And you
Thank you for
are the
coming.
Miss Suppression. You going to allow this to happen? She is suppressing me coming up here.
We have recessed this body, sir.
Fuck you. You're a Nazi.
Need to be here, a need to be directing.
Time.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am, I'm sorry. ma'am.
I think you misgendered that they there, Mayor.
I do apologize.
That a hate crime? You know, under the discriminatory act you guys are going to be proposing, that'd be a hate crime, wouldn't it? Are you going to try to get to a point where we're not allowed to do that kind of stuff, but you're up there doing it and it's just sorry? You guys going to run a headline about that? Mayor misgenders they at meeting? Surely would do it to me. Let's talk about baseless conspiracy theories. Men having babies, men having periods. Come on, there ain't a bigger conspiracy theory than that. So save your conspiracy theory bullshit for somebody that gives a shit. My name is Dr. Justin Spees. My doctorate is in human development from Kansas State. Back in July of 2021, I started a protest against the child mask mandates that were in effect in USD 497 for the second time.
Point of order.
So I got tired of the bullshit.
Sir, what's it do with the city? What is your discussion? Sir, you're out of order. This is your warning. One more time, and I'm going to have you leave.
So anyways, like I was saying, so when I did my protest, I was vilified around here and made it into a political matter, like it was a baseless conspiracy theory, right? So I came across an article here the other day. It's from June 26th of 2022. It's from the online journal iPerception. It's called Mask Wearing Affects Emotion Perception. As I read through here, I want you to think about this through the lens of what children went through while you all supported masks. That's what it has to
I'm
do
going
with.
to. You are not speaking about something that's germane to the city.
Stop.
Commissioner,
You all
please.
put in a mask
Be
mandate
quiet.
that affected
Sir,
children. and
you're
as far as
done.
I
This is
know-
your warning. This is
what?
your warning.
For
You
what?
are not talking about items that are germane to the city commission.
Shit, I'm
and
not.
you are done.
You are got to be kidding me. You all put in a mask.
Officer, please remove this. We'll step
For
back.
what?
For 5
For
minutes.
what? For what?
That's insane.
And that lawsuit recently went to summary judgment and was dismissed. And that happened on March 6th. The judge's ruling came out on March 6th. And there's a 30-day period to appeal that decision. And on April 2nd, I filed a notice of appeal to appeal that with the 10th Circuit, which has been docketed with the 10th Circuit there in Denver, where a panel of judges will decide if it will get returned back to district court or if it won't be. And me and my attorney think that we have a path to victory on that for viewpoint discrimination and retaliation claims on there. Just to give you an example, look at your guys's. Now, this wasn't part of the lawsuit, but just to give you an example of how absurd things are here. You guys had a proclamation here tonight. One of them was for Lost Limb Awareness Month. And part of being removed from here is you guys have this germane standard that you exercised on me and me alone to get me out of here, saying that me talking about rent wasn't germane to your guys' business. But how in the world is Lost Limb Awareness Month germane to your guys' business? And then a further example just from tonight as well, another proclamation that you guys had on there was Affordable Housing Month. And as I just mentioned, I was stopped from speaking here and removed because I mentioned rent. You all said, we don't have any control over rent. And so, but you do a proclamation. So if your business is limb loss and affordable housing, then everything is your guys' business. I'd like to see how you connect limb loss to the business of the city commission. And that's just examples from tonight. There are multiple other examples of people coming in here speaking specifically about rent prices, landlords, rent increases, asking you guys to lower rent.
Another startling statistic is in the last year, I've understand that more than 1,000 units have left Section 8 housing from private landlords. Rent, food, transportation often makes up more than 50 to 75% of low-income people's households budgets, yet has outpaced inflation.
I wish to see a better balance of power between landlords and tenants. I want to see more representation.
Now we have found out that now landlords charge a service fee
of $50 to $100 just to do a background check, which costs another $50 to $75, plus another $85 for the application fee. And it usually ends up to be about $300 of non-refundable money just to apply for an apartment. That doesn't include the deposit and the first month's rent. He had one landlord tell him, because he has a criminal record, that they wanted at least 4 months' rent or 1 year of rent in order for them to rent to him. And I'm just asking the city commission to please do something with these landlords.
Were never once stopped and certainly weren't removed, but you all applied that germane standard to me and me alone. And so we think we got a path to victory on viewpoint discrimination retaliation. We'll see how it goes.
Thank you, Dr. Spieth.